Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. It's Sean from Sean K Beauty and welcome to Foundation Fridays where we review foundations. I try them on, we see if it lives up to its claims. So today's foundation is one that is iconic and everybody's talking about it on YouTube, but is it worth the hype? Does it translate over as being one of the best foundations for every single person that has tried it? That's what we're discovering today. So the iconic foundation that I am talking about is the Double Wear Nude Water Fresh Foundation. Now, this retails for $28.50 right now, but typically it's right there in the 40s. If you are of an amber shade, this is right now at $20.50 on the Estée Lauder website. I have left the link below. Sign up for the e-list, you get gifts on your birthday, and they also give you the perks of 15 to 20% off. So let's get into this review. I have actually recorded me putting this on and walking you step by step, even how to get this look, an everyday, easy, soft glam look that doesn't require a lot of time. So I'll walk you through that as well. And I'll give you my final thoughts on this foundation at the end of this video. All right, friends, so let's get into this. The Estée Lauder Illuminator is the primer that I'm using of choice. It's a hydrating primer. You all know I love to use products as much as I can in a line. So a hydrating primer like this with the Estée Lauder Nude Fresh will work synergistically well together. Springtime, we think glowy, natural looking, healthy, radiant looking skin. So that's why I chose this foundation and this primer. So the primer is $28 and I just looked on Estée Lauder's website. The foundation is only $25.80. And as you can see, it's less viscous than your regular foundations. There's a very watery consistency, water being the first ingredient on the ingredient list. This also has a lot of silicones in it. And even though it has SPF 30, my advice to you is to still use a secondary SPF because the SPF that we see in our foundations is not enough to protect you from the sun. So that's just a quick SPF. That's just a quick tidbit there. This is also one that is supposed to go light to medium in its coverage. So if you're looking for full coverage, this is not that. It's to last 24 hours. It's lightweight. It has antioxidants in it to fight against free radicals in the atmosphere. So anti-pollution agents are in here. It's oil-free. It's hydrating. Ophthalmologist tested, dermatologist tested, doesn't clog your pores, and it's fragrance-free. So a lot of the things that we actually would look for. I wanted to say something about this. Looking at the ingredient list, it has titanium dioxide in it. That's what's giving me that gray cast to the skin. So I'm going to have to balance this out with the products that I use afterwards. I waited a little bit, put on my Fenty Beauty, and then I went in with my MAC Skin Finish. The Fenty Beauty powder I'm using is Banana. Then I use a little bit of the Skin Finish under the eye and over the face and on my eyelids. So I'm trying to bring color back into my skin tone because of that gray cast that I had from the foundation. And that could be, it actually is due to the titanium dioxide that's in this foundation. Now I'm using the Fenty bronzer, again, adding more color back into my skin. Taking that around the periphery of my forehead, down my jawline, and under my chin. And this not only brings color back into the skin and gives that sun-kissed glow, it also helps with, you know, some contouring to the skin as well. So that's why I really love this. Amber is one that Estée Lauder is really pushing to sell. I guess they have extras of the amber shade, which is a darker shade. So definitely check it out. I'm using from the Jackie Aina palette, the color Supreme on my cheeks. It reminds me a little bit of the Dolce Vita from NARS. And now I'm going in with the Estée Lauder Bronze Goddess Highlight. And this is Mirage, a beautiful rose gold color. It can be built up to be powerful, but I love it because it gives this natural look, like a beautiful glow from within. Again, summertime, we just think radiance. Now I'm going in with the shade Ginger from the Jackie Aina palette, and I'm taking that onto my lid and just blending it in nicely with a tight tapered flat brush. And you want to do you just want to dust it on there as lightly as you possibly can. Don't do a lot because, again, this is an everyday soft glam look. You don't have to use a lot because this is pretty pigmented. I'm also taking it underneath my waterline as well. This is just a beautiful everyday color, and that's why it's hitting pan. So now I'm going in with the Estée Lauder Bronze Goddess again in Mirage, and I'm going into my inner tear ducts. Just open up the eyes a bit. And then the Fenty Fly Liner, taking that into the waterline. And then I'm going in with the Dior Brow Show in 002, just to lighten up my brows. Lighter hair calls for a lighter brow. And then going in with the Estée Lauder Inescapable shade in 126. You all ask me about this a ton. And I'm using the Scott Barnes technique to make my lips look fuller by taking the lipstick upward. Going in with Chandelier Luxe Lashes. I'll leave the link below. And now my final thoughts. Okay, beautiful friends. So I wanted to do this before I went hiking. So that's why we're recording in my closet. Because I'm just gonna jump into my hiking gear and just head out the door. Here are my final thoughts on this foundation. Do I recommend it? I say no, I wouldn't recommend it, especially if you're somebody of my skin tone, because as you can see in the video, this did translate over a little bit gray. And that is due to the titanium dioxide, which you often see as the main ingredient in your sunscreens. Zinc oxide, titanium dioxide, and it does give that that gray cast with the sunscreen. So they put that in here, and that's what's giving me that gray. And you all saw that I had to really try to bring color back into my skin with my MAC Skin Finish, with my Mocha Mami from Fenty, to really tone that down. What I didn't like also was that I didn't get the natural glow from within that typically happens because of the skincare line that I use. And then when I put on foundation, I do see a natural glow, and I didn't get that with this because of the gray. It muted everything down. I am still a huge lover of the old formula, and that is the original OG, the Double Wear foundation. This one, I don't think it has SPF. It does not. It doesn't have SPF in it. So this gives you that true undertone that you're looking for. For me, I can go anywhere from a golden to a more cool undertone. And this one just went over too cool. It went really, really gray. Now, will this last for 24 hours? I don't think so. And the reason why I say that is because this is, as you can see, it's less viscous than your regular foundation, a lot of water. And in the ingredient list, there is a lot of silicone. Anytime you have water and silicone together, you're going to get repulsion. They don't want to be meshed together or integrated together. They want to separate. And so when ladies on here on YouTube mentioned that they were seeing some separation around the mouth and around the nose after so many hours of wear, it is because of that. It's because the silicone and the water in this ingredient list, they don't want to be together. And now you've got the gray tone to the foundation, and that's due to the titanium dioxide. Of course, you can do what you want, and you all know I always say that. However, I would not recommend this foundation just because of what my experience is. However, it may not be the same for you, but I'm just letting you know, if you do have the same situation happening, this is why it's happening, right? The titanium dioxide, the silicone, and you know, a huge component of this foundation is water. So when you throw in silicone with water, repulsion. Then you throw in titanium dioxide, gray cast. It's just no good. It's just no good. And now I see why they've discounted this so much, because it was about $40-something. Now it's at $25.80. And it may be because they want to get rid of all of this product and start over afresh, because many women are probably experiencing the same thing. Now, I didn't read all the reviews, but I did watch a few videos of people saying about the separation, and that's what made me want to review this product myself. When I purchased this, it was really discounted. It was like 23 something. And I bought it because you all know I'm a huge Estée Lauder lover. And when I saw a foundation from them at that low of a price and in my shade, I was just like, oh, well, I use the original. This can't be any different. But it is. It does take some work. Will I use it again? Absolutely. I paid for it. And I can work with it. But I'm just letting you know what it's going to take if you do decide to get it. Especially if you're a woman of color, you're going to have to do some work there to bring that color back into the skin, because this does translate over gray because of that titanium dioxide. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Do give it a thumbs up. I am going to be going into skincare really hard over the next few weeks, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So we're going to kind of go back to Sean K's Beauty Bar, where we grab from the bar and discuss everything beauty. You leave your questions down below and I feature them here on my channel. The reason why I'm doing that is because I've gotten a ton of questions from a lot of you on skincare, and I feel like one day out of the week on Topical Tuesdays is just not going to be enough to cover all of your questions. So I'm going to go back to almost like the original way of doing things, grabbing your questions related to skincare, bringing my microbiology and biochemistry to them, and featuring your questions every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then on Saturday, I'll still do my makeup videos if you're still interested in my makeup videos. But Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, moving forward for the next few weeks, we're really going to go to Sean K's Beauty Bar and just discuss your concerns, everything skincare related. Also follow me on Instagram, because I'm doing a skincare series on Instagram as well. I know a lot of you have concerns, especially being indoors now. There's no dermatologist to really be there to assist you. And of course, everything doesn't work for everybody, but given the information that you get from my platform, hopefully that will help you to make the best buying decision that's conducive to your skin. But remember, lifestyle is a huge portion of how our skin ends up looking as well. That is what we eat. That is, exercise. It's about sun protection. That plays a huge role in having healthy looking skin. And of course, there's our hormonal thing, right, ladies, where we break out a ton. And that's why I'm having some breakouts right now. But, for the most part, outside of that, drink a lot of water, do your vitamin B12s, your eating right, your exercise, your sun protection, and you're golden. Skincare can be a beautiful thing if we know what we're doing, and we want to make sure we're using pH balanced products, because the microbiomes really don't care about if something's too acidic or if something's too alkaline. What they care about is balance, to give you that clear skin and to give you that youthfulness to the skin. So that's just some quick tidbits, a little sneak peek into what we're going to be going into next week and rolling out into the next few weeks. So hopefully you all enjoyed this video. Do give it a thumbs up. Do share it. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in my next one. Ciao for now.